Hey, all you lore keepers out there. Welcome back to more Mass Effect. We are here with Caden and Ashley and Garmin Shepard. We are going to activate the train controls and try to find the Prothean Beacon.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So that's her beacon that we're looking for. Alright. Ooh, we have demolition charges.
The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Thankfully, they are on our mini-map as the flags, so we just have to make our way to those. We're being shot at, though, so we gotta be careful. So, let me swap to longer range weapon here. Nice. Yeah, peek your head. See where it gets you. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go back to shotgun here for me. Yeah, we can actually use these to our advantage, so I'm gonna let that go. Now I'm gonna duck down here and disable this while they handle the enemies currently. Perfect. Run on up here. Remember, it is cover-based shooter, so you gotta be careful. Are you guys shooting me? Go over there. Both of you. Alright, he is way out there. Sniper it is. I see your head. I missed. It's tough to hit. Not you. Only 3 shots. That's pretty bad. And he has explosion. Okay, got him. Alright, I'm gonna swap over to pistol. You can swap while... Oh, we're being jammed right now, too. We gotta be careful about that. But you can swap your weapon out if it is overheated, so that is very, very helpful there. This Geth sniper is probably what's jamming us, if I had to guess. Let's throw that. Nice. Looks like I was right. We're not being jammed anymore, so... Thankfully, the AI for this game is really not that smart, so... And I'm also not that smart, you see. It's all good. There is a fly landing on my TV, really upsetting me. He's doing this on purpose. Alright, crouch down, disarm this. This is the last charge, too, so... With 2 minutes and 35 seconds to spare, not bad. I want to explore just a little tiny bit, see what we can't find, if anything. Doesn't look like anything, really. That is A-okay. Yeah, I don't see anything over here, so let's just continue the route. Oh, I ran too much, my bad. We are fatigued. Oh gosh, we got more of them. Alright. I did not look at equipment between episodes like I should have. So it'll have to be fine. I guess I could take the time to do it right now, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Okay, got you. And they dodged that. That's unfortunate. Okay, they got him. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Health is going up slowly but surely. Alright guys, really? Partner AI is also really bad in this game, so it's not just enemy. Yeah, look, like, he just kind of took that, so it's fine. Alright, let's look around a little bit. I know there's items around here, so I'll go around and pick some stuff up if I can, because I wanted to get, sheath my weapons. That's what I was trying to do. I accidentally threw the grenade because it's what I do. Easy decryption. Circle, square, triangle, circle. Easy. Recoil damper 2 and chemical rounds 1. Okay. So what those are, they're basically mods for your weapons. So you can put mods on different weapons to basically have different effects. So you can add like poison bullets and like go through shields and stuff like that. So very, very cool stuff. You can do some really cool builds with that kind of thing. Now if we go over here, there's actually a very missed cutscene right here.
It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
I'd be willing to bet that not many people watching have seen that. It's so subtle, but it is missable. Like, you have to walk up to the side of the beacon in order to see that. So that's something I found out during my research. There's a lot of hidden stuff in these games. It is kind of crazy. Some stuff you literally can't actually activate unless you mod the game. So, like, use a save editor or something. Which I'm playing on PS5, so that's not possible for me. But I will try my best to talk about it whenever we get to those things. And this is mostly for like Mass Effect 2 and 3, so. Alright, let's go investigate the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing.
evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch that. Too dangerous.
There's that ship that we saw earlier.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Just use her head to avoid it.
This human must be eliminated.
Yes, sir. It was us. We used it. It was almost
Doctor,
Ashley.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Speaking of Ashley.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
What happened?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also
Shepard's a
noticed
beta,
an
confirmed.
increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds
about
like
to
that
be a
beacon hit you
mess.
pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Alright.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your reports, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so we have a goal. We were attacked by... Well, we weren't attacked by Saren, but we were attacked by Geth, which seemed to be under Saren's control. So... Unfortunately, he is one of the best Spectres out there. So... The Council's probably going to believe his story over ours, so we need hard evidence of what he did.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. but things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright. We got Caden over here. We got Dr. Chocola's here.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So we got a little bit more information about Chocola's there. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking to people in this series. Like, we are going to be talking to many, many people, getting as much information from as many people as possible. So, strap yourself in. We're going to be here for a while.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Okay. And he has nothing else to say to us. Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Sounds good. Well. And he's already tired. Dang it, man. I think the elevator takes us down. Yeah. So this is going to bring us to basically where we park vehicles and store weapons and, yeah, the vehicle bay. So we can use our squad's lockers to actually get them new equipment
Hey, Commander.
when we're off duty.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
I don't think so.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So this guy sells us armor. So we could get this. It's expensive though. We only have 1460 and this is 18,000. So like we're not going to be able to buy anything from this guy, but he does have some decent stuff. Oh, we could get a mini gel upgrade, so that's cool. And then also the grenade upgrades, those are good. Basically, those let us hold on to one more of each of those items, so I will gladly take those. Where's... I know I saw it. There we go. So we inspected the Mako, so we'll be learning more about that later on, don't you worry. So we got Ashley's locker, Caden, and our locker is somewhere else, I guess. If we go over here, I believe this is the engine room? Something like that. Engineer Adams.
Jenkins, Commander.
Yeah. So we're getting stuff for the Codex. We will be reading through parts of the Codex later on. Element 0 core. Just so we can get as much of the lore from this game as possible. So I'll probably dedicate time after certain videos to read through it. But for now, let's just go back on up here. Because we have to go talk to Joker. And he is the pilot of the Normandy, if you remember that from the first episode. So he is up these steps. And through here, there's more people for us to talk to over here as well, so pretty sure about that. NAV manual 1.4.1 and navigator press
Glad
lead.
you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, poor Jenkins. And then this leads back downstairs, I think. Yeah, okay, I'm not doing that, so let's move this way. Isn't there another Codex page somewhere around here? Maybe that's the second game. I can't remember now for sure. This is where Caden was, and here is Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, the Citadel. It's so big.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
They have a
This
fake
is
sky.
an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of a Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
That was the Council.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
He is a piece of work, that's for sure. So important locations are marked on your map, so we can go here. So we are in Udina's office. We have the Volus and Elgar office, CSEC HQ, Embassy Lounge, lots and lots of stuff. So these are Avena. So basically Avena is, I guess it's an AI, but it's an AI with heavy limits on it. Basically she gives us information about the Citadel. So very cool. And these are all elevators and transports, stuff like that. This one, the Emporium. So yeah, there's a lot for us to explore here. This is just one spot, so there's a lot to go over. Let's see if we can't decrypt this, I suppose. Seems illegal to me, but Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we send in a recon team? Okay. So that's something added to our journal, so that sounds like it could be a side quest possibly, so we'll be looking into more of that stuff later on. At this point in the game is when a lot of people get lost, myself included. I got lost for a very long time. Remember where this guy is.
Very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
These guys are great.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador
I did
KM.
not
Genuine
skip that.
query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Alright.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Corps.
Frankly, we L-Corps prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Me neither, man.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
What do you...
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark.
Chastising
Don't be so
remark is
rude,
awesome.
Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why so
You
cranky?
seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. we still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
From what I hear, the humans don't either, but anyway.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus, when I'm not being interrupted.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
But the Earth Clan isn't a part. Humans are not.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Alright,
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master. It's this, but opposite.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
I should
Goodbye,
go.
Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
He's very cranky.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Alright. Well, I mean, that sounds like a side quest to me. Let's see what we can't do here. Oh, they're not going to let us in there. Okay, never mind then. Well, oh, I guess that's where it is up there. Anyway, we will explore more of the Citadel in the next video. So, thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you as always. Join me next time for more Mass Effect.